Hi guys. Hi, how are you? My name is Margaret. I've come again. I want to show you how my farm looks like. It is one of the farms that I have. Where I am now, it's a slopey place. And there's a lot I can tell you about this farm. That really sometimes disappoints me because I came here a few years ago and I was very excited that I've been bought a piece of land to be farming. But to my disappointment, I found that there isn't much I can gain from it, because each time I plant something, to my disappointment, some people come, they harvest what I have planted. For instance, the first time I planted, I grew very nice melons. But you know what, guys? When my time to harvest came, one morning, my husband came to check on their progress. And to his dismay, he found that everything was harvested. And we had not even eaten a melon in our home. The other time, he said that we shall try our hands on sweet potatoes. You know this place, sweet potatoes grow very well, and they earn. You get money when you grow it. I don't know whether it's because I'm new here. Hey, friends, let me tell you, I grew them, and the people who are working on my farm, I pay them, because as I told you in the other video, I don't spend my days here. I go to work, so I pay them to work for me. But when the produce is ready, it is harvested. So as you can see, this time I decided now to plant bananas, so that, you know, when you plant bananas, you don't keep on going to the farm to check on them. So I said, let me plant bananas. When I get a ready one, I harvest. When they harvest, I say, maybe there is a time that they'll be saved and stop stealing. And I think the bananas are not doing well like the other things. And due to the same problem, because of the bananas being stolen, I do not put a lot of effort. You know, they are not supposed to be planted and then you leave them like that. You must apply some manure, natural, organic manure, and manure make them grow very well. So sometimes I come, let me tell you, the first harvest of this crop, which I intended to take to church because I'm a Christian. I believe in taking my first harvest to the church. When I came to carry it so that I can go with it to church on Sunday, hey, the same thief had come and harvested my banana. So what do I do? It's then I decided, since I have some cows, this slope of flowers, I'll change and plant grass for the cows. I've planted a variety that's called bricharia. Although I don't know whether it's the correct pronunciation. Let me squat so that you can see the grass. It is here. Very nutritious, as we are told. Let me show you the grass. Let me show you. Grass. now that this is what I'm concentrating on now. And at least for the first time, I'm happy because they don't cut the grass for their cows. I let it mature. So I come one day and harvest from downstream to the end of the farm. And the grass I harvest, they can eat for 2 to 3 weeks. And that is fair. I don't know what to do about it. I don't want to know what to do about this problem. But since they're not harming me, just say that since God helps me in other areas, and at least now I've known that I can work with YouTube and get money, I think this is going to be better, because this is what I've found out recently. I'll try to upload a video every time, try my luck in YouTube, and also encourage other friends to do the same. When I start earning, I'll tell them, hey, I was encouraged by our mentor, and this is what I'm reaping now. So when I will start earning, I know I'll tell other people and they'll do the same. But if you have a place to plant this grass, it is so good. The time the cows have eaten this, hey, they are so happy. They are very happy. They are very happy. Let us try it. Hey, I've forgotten to tell you, my friends. Hey, hit the subscription button. So subscribe on my channel. You like, you share, and write a comment. By so doing, we help one another. I'm also subscribing to my friends because I'm also not jealousy. I want every one of us to start benefiting from this work, so that, as we are told, it's no longer going to be a side hustle. We shall make it the main hustle. We shall make it the main hustle. And you know the other reason why we work in the shamba here? Kenyans like farming, especially the old ones. It is like a way of life. Even when we are suffering, like the way I've told you, I can't imagine my farm without things that have been planted there. So when they steal this, I try another thing. When they steal this, I try another thing. Remember I told you the other time. I told you, now we are living with my husband. The children are grown. They have gone. I have to look other ways of occupying myself. Can you imagine waking up in the morning and sitting at the sofa watching the TV? Oh, I sleep the whole day. Is it possible? I must look for ways of keeping myself busy, earning an extra coin. And when my children and my grandchildren come, Kenyans, a Kenyan woman, if you don't have something to give to your children, you feel like you're not worth. When they come, they eat bananas, they drink milk, they tell you what else they need from you. You are happy when you are giving them. This is the culture of African women, and we enjoy. And when you are telling other women that, hey, on my farm, my maize is ready. I harvested so many bags of beans, or I harvested so many bags of maize. Hey, I'm taking bananas to the market. Last time when I went to the market, I earned so much. Hey, that is our joy. One feels healthy when you have something to take to the market, You have something to give to your children. You enjoy. And even you have good, you feel good. Even your children are happy with you. Your parents are happy with you. That's the word of a woman in the African settings. But if you are lazy, you don't have anything to take to your store. You don't have hens, you don't have goats, you don't have cows. Hey, even other people will talk about you. They'll say, hey, that lady is lazy. But when you are settled in the rural areas, you are doing these things which other people are doing, you feel good. You feel, hey, I'm worth. You feel you are worth. You, let me tell you, even those women who are working in town, in Nairobi, in Thika and others, even if they have a piece of land in Geshagi, we call the rural homes Geshagi. If you have a farm in the Geshagi home, you still go and farm so that when you visit your parents, you have something to carry to Nairobi to give your friends. African women are very generous. If you don't have something to give to a friend, you feel that, that is not right. That is not right. You don't like that type of life. And when you're able to farm, to keep something in the house for the children, to get something to carry with you when you are going to visit your relatives or your friends, hey, that is more than even riches. If you have money and no food, you still feel there's something that is not going on well. But if you have food, when you have something in your store, hey, that is very, very good. You feel that, hey, now I'm a real African woman. So why not for the theft? I would be showing you many things here. You can imagine even the place near my house. Just leave it to grow. Grass I cut. I just be sweeping because when I plant my vegetables there so that I can be eating from my farm. Hey, I don't want to say here because it is heartbreaking. Heartbreaking. But I think very soon, my neighbors will be converted. They will become Christians. In fact, I don't have any grudge with them. They are my friends. But when I lose something, I must report. I tell them, one day God will help me. One day God will help me to see the person who does this. And God will use his own ways to make sure that I know that person who does not let me earn something from my small farm here. Do you know from the river, since by the way, my farm borders the river. From the river to where my home is, I have planted over 50 banana trees. And do you know what? I had to get something to sell, so they are just like flowers. My farm is very beautiful with banana flowers. These banana trees, they are like flowers. Then they discourage me. I don't even invest so much with manure because I'll spend a lot having the manure brought to the farm. Even medication and what have you. And then by the end of the day, it is not me who is going to benefit from it. But I thank God that this is not the only source of income I have. I benefit from other places. So maybe This farm was meant for helping those thieves, but I wish they could come and borrow. That would be more, that would be right. Because if they borrow, I cannot refuse to give them. But no problem. If you want to be healthy, I always insist on health. If you want to be healthy, don't only think about the bad things that you experience. Hmm? Think of the positive side of everything that you go through. For example, when I'm very happy. I don't you see how beautiful this place is? Huh? Very green, with green grass, bricharia grass for my cows. Huh? See, see, huh? Very beautiful, very beautiful. Can you see up there? Very beautiful. I think you can see those small bananas. They grow small because I don't give them manure. Because if I give them manure, they grow big, and then the thieves come by night and steal them. I That is not very good. Although huh, I'll not just sit there and say that since the thieves are stealing, I'll not take care of my farm. Just do a bit of grass farming. So sometimes I have grass to take to my cows, and that is also good because the cows in turn gives me they will in turn give me milk. Otherwise, one day I'll go to take a video in my farm, and then I upload it where the cows are. Cows are so good.